like forever since I have done the live class, and I wanted to just say hello today and give some updates and provide you some information about the upcoming live class that I've been planning. So here I am. 여러분 반갑습니다. 라이브 클래스를 좀 더 자주 해야 되는데 많이 못했습니다. 그래서 이렇게 열게 되었고요. 궁금하신 거 있으시면 if you have any question about me or Korea, culture, words, anything 네, 뭐든 좋으니까요. This is your chance. Where are you from? 어디서 지금 보고 계시나요? 지금 한국은 비가 조금 내리다 안 내리다 하고 있어요. Yeah. Korea, it's raining bit by bit. 지금 좀 방이 좀 상태가 이렇습니다. My room condition isn't so good. I hope you can understand. 이걸로 이제 촬영을 하죠, 이걸로. I film things with this background. So 급히 가져왔습니다. I brought it here to just say hello. 네, 지금 제가 생각하고 있는 그 라이브 클래스는 I'm preparing this session for you where you can learn Korean culture with the videos and photos that I taken myself firsthand. So I think it's gonna be really special. So if there is like perhaps any specific spot or culture that you're into, please leave a comment here now so that I can pick and find that place, hopefully, because I think I shoot like 50 contents. So maybe there could be some hot tourist spots that you might want to learn about, like Lotte Tower or maybe 찜질방 or anything. 네. 그래서 지금 두 분이 보고 계시는데요. Thank you for watching. 그리고 I'm also planning to go to Blackpink concert. Yeah. Yay! I hope I can get the ticket. I am thinking about visiting there with Minji 선생님, Minji teacher. But fingers crossed. 네, 갈 수 있기를 기대를 하고 있습니다. 네. 지금 여러분은 어느 나라에서 보고 계세요? Which country are you from? 어느 나라에서 지금 보고 계세요? 진짜 궁금해요. Which country are you from? 왜냐하면 이 채널이 this channel is open for those Korean learners or who are into Korean culture. So I'm sure some of you are from 미국. 트레이버님 그렇군요. 미국은 지금 몇 시예요? What time is it there? 왜냐면 제가 라이브를 하면은 이맘때 할 생각이거든요. I'm thinking about doing the live class around this time. Would that suit you? 왜냐면 여기는 지금 it's 11:31 a.m. So it's the perfect time for me. Hopefully for you as well. 지금 미국은 밤인가요? Is it night there? Nighttime? 밤 시간인가요? 근데 미국이 또 굉장히 큰 나라잖아요. It's a huge country, so there could be a time gap. 10시 31분이에요. 네. 한국말 완벽. Perfect Korean. 너무 잘하시는데요? 10시 31분이에요. 네, 밤 10시 반쯤이니까 그 귀한 시간에 thank you for tuning in for this live video during your precious nighttime. 10시 반이 되게 또 좋은 시간이잖아요. 그렇지 않나요? 좀 약간 영화 보기도 좋고 it's a good time to watch movies or I wonder what you do during those time usually. 저는 이제 사실 I'm a mother of two now. 그래서 이제 그 시간은 이제 자는 시간이죠. I have to sleep around that time. Sadly. Because usually, you know, there's so many places to hit in Seoul. There's so many great night food places and restaurants and 그쵸. 근데 대학생 때는 그 시간에 또 밖에 이제 다니고 했는데 when I was in college, I used to like go to like maybe Itaewon and those great places. 근데 지금은 그렇습니다. Nowadays, I'm usually at home. 그래서 라이브 클래스를 이쯤에 하면은 이제 미국에 계신 우리 트레이버님은 어쨌든 지금 깨어 있으시고 you're awake. Good to hear that. Hopefully I can meet you on my live class. 아마 11시 AM Korea time에 할 것 같은데 어쨌거나 오늘은 그냥 인사를 하고 싶었어요. I wanted to just say hello and give you some updates and I just wanted to communicate with you all. 네. 우리 트레이버님은 학생이신가요? Are you a student? 저는 지금 편집을 하고 있었어요. I was editing a video for the channel. It's about some tips to learn Korean fast and efficiently. 그래서 지금 그걸 편집하고 있었습니다. Would you be interested in? Are there any topic that you'd want me to cover? 대학생이에요. 그렇군요. 몇 학년이에요? 몇 학년이에요? Which year? Oh, my poor English. What is it in English? Which year are you in? Which grade? 몇 학년 means are you in first grade? Are you a freshman or sophomore? 근데 우리는 그런 말을 안 해요. We don't say freshman or sophomore. We just say 1학년, 2학년, 3학년, 4학년 like that. Because usually it's a 4-year program, isn't it? So if you are a freshman, we just say 1학년. Yes, my professor, how are you? I'm not in school. Aha. Hilda님. Hello, Hilda님. You are a professor? 교수님이세요? Wow. 2학년, sophomore. 2학년이에요. 이러면 되겠죠? 2학년이시군요. 2학년. 그러면 maybe you're like 20-year-old in international age? 그거 아세요? Do you know that starting this June, we no longer use Korean age? It's a huge change, actually, for many Koreans. 이제 한국 나이 안 써요. Just in case you don't know about Korean age, we all get 1 year, we used to get 1 year older together on January 1st. 1월 1일에 같이 1살 먹었어요. 네. 근데 이제는 안 그래요. We no longer have that system. 네, 맞아요. 20살이에요. 20살. 반갑습니다. 20살이면 이제 한국 나이로는 in Korean age you would be like 21 or even 22 if your birthday hasn't passed yet. Can you please, my teacher, teach us Korean friendship chat? 제가 댓글이 사라졌어요. I cannot see the 댓글. sorry, for some reason, the comments vanishes. Does any of you know how to let that just stay? Yes, do many people like the change? I can answer to that question. Um, it really depends. So like if you are in school, I don't think they'd like it because there's gonna be like confusion. So I mean, think about it. So let's say there's 언니. 언니 is what you call people older than you. But from now on, that 언니 can be my friend for a couple of months. So there can be a confusion for those of you who are attending schools, like students, I believe. But like adults like me, I like it because we get younger. Yay! It's just better to be younger, right? So a lot of my friends welcome this change. A lot of my hubby likes the change. My colleagues like the change, who used to be my colleagues. But I think those teenagers, or when I see my boy, I see confusion. But I think it would pass at some point. 근데 이 나이가 굉장히 중요하거든요. This age culture is so core in Korean culture because we use 형, 오빠, 언니, 누나, meaning brother or sister, that you used to you call to your real family. We use that to other people. 근데 이제 but now that we have a new international age system, that age culture must change. And that means so much to many Koreans. 네, 그렇습니다. 근데 저는 개인적으로 한국 나이 안 좋아요. I personally hate Korean age system. 왜냐하면 일단 혼란스럽고 first of all it's confusing of course. Second of all I just I don't know. I don't like us asking age to strangers, you know, and then like checking whether I'm older than you or younger than you and use that 형 누나 calling system. I don't know. I don't feel like being real friends. You know what I mean? I just want to call their names. But once you call like 언니 or 오빠 or somebody call me 언니, I feel some kind of a new responsibility that I should act or say on that term. That's just how I feel. Even though I'm Korean, I'm not comfortable with that 언니, 형, 누나 system. But that's Korean culture. I have to accept it, right? 아까 어떤 분이 질문을 하셨는데 somebody gave me a question and it just went away. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I just can't see it here. I think you were talking about like friendship? 뭐였을까요? 네, 제가 라이브를 많이 안 해봐가지고 좀 서툽니다. 서툴러요. I'm not used to something. So I'm 라이브 여기가 조금 서툰데 또 뭐 궁금한 거 있으시면 언제든 네, 올려주시고요. So we were talking about the age system. 그렇습니다. 그래서 혹시 여러분들은 언제 제 채널 구독하셨어요? When did you guys subscribe to my channel? Then people will use the phrases like 언니 anymore? Oh, that's a good question. So, yes and no. So, yes to those who are 완전히 older than me, completely older than me. It's an awkward expression. So for example, I have a friend who I used to. Oh, you're new. 반갑습니다. It's quite difficult to answer to that question because the law just started like 2 months ago in June. So we have to see. But for me, to give you my own experience, let's say I have a 언니 friend who I used to call 언니, and my birthday is April, and she was born a year before I was born in December. Meaning, for a couple of months, me and her, we are the same age. And for another couple of months, she is older than me. So in this case, which is so confusing, I'm thinking about asking her, do you want me to call you 언니 or shall I just call you your name? I'm gonna ask her. Yeah, because I want to be a friend with her, you know? I just want to call her name. But it's a bit 조심스러워요. It's a bit, I should be cautious. I shouldn't just say, call her name suddenly, because she might feel offended. 왜 갑자기 언니 안 불러? 라고 할 수 있기 때문에 I think I should ask whether I should call you 언니 or your name. 근데 이런 경우에는, in this kind of case, maybe I might not need to call 언니 anymore to her. 그렇지만 but for other people like who are 3 years older than me or 4 years older than me, I should call that person 언니. Yeah. So to your question, 언니 system isn't gone for good. But for those people who share a couple of months, same age, in that kind of situation, I think you should ask to that person. That would be my answer. But I'll let you know how that went if you're interested in. I really, there is this close friend of mine who is 1 year older than me, who used to be 1 year older than me, but from this international age, her and I would share like 9 months of same age period. So I think it's a bit weird to call her 언니, right? Because for more than 6 months, we are the same age. Oops. 그렇습니다. So 헬다님은 뉴이시군요. 반갑습니다. 네. 제가 지난 몇 달이, for the past several months, it had been very crazy. I was very busy and there were so many things going on. I delivered the baby, blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't able to upload as much as I did in the past. But I'm thinking about uploading more. And I'm going to hit Blackpink concert. Are you interested in? I wonder, I'm curious. Are you a fan of K-pop group? 여기 BTS 팬들 많으시죠? I think a lot of you are BTS fans. BTS 팬 맞으신가요? 제가 BTS 콘서트 가려고 2번을 갔거든요. 콘서트장에. I went to the concert site 2 times. I couldn't get the ticket. Korean dramas. 어떤 드라마 좋아하세요? 어떤 드라마 좋아하시나요? 진짜 궁금해요. 왜냐하면 저는 또 영어를 practice 해야 되잖아요. In my case, I have to practice English. So I'm more into English dramas. 한국 드라마 보고 싶은데 시간이 너무 걸리니까 it takes up too much time to cover full series of a drama. So 요즘 드라마는 잘 못 보고 있어요. I wasn't able to watch recent K-dramas. 여러분은 어떤 K-드라마 좋아하세요? 저는 근데 최근에 넷플릭스 시리즈 솔로 지옥을 재밌게 봤어요. I watched, I forgot the English title. 솔로 지옥 아세요? You did? 저는 2주 전에 뉴저지에서 열린 블랙핑크 콘서트에 다녀왔습니다. By the way, it's a perfect sentence. 오! 나 한국어 되게 잘하시네요, 트레이버님. 오, 그러셨어요? 어땠어요? How was it? 와, 저는 근데 콘서트를 직접 본 거는 이제 싸이. Do you know Gangnam Style? Psy? I went to his concert before the Gangnam Style song came out. I went to his concert in Jamshil area and it was so good. It was so good. I wonder how your experience was at the Blackpink concert. 네. K-드라마 뭐 보시나요? 제가 질문이 많죠? 너무 재미있었어요. 그러셨군요. 그랬을 것 같아요. 진짜 이 팬들이 이런 뭐냐 뭐 불 같은 거 들잖아요. Fans hold this light things. 이걸 뭐라 그러죠? What do you call it in English? 조명? Light stick, something like that. It's so beautiful. 제가 사진만 봐도 it looks so magical. 진짜 와. 저 궁금한 거 있어요. I have a question. Is it different from other concerts? Light stick. I see. I wonder if K-pop concerts have different vibes from other concerts. 그러니까 한국 콘서트만의 어떤 특징이 있을까요? 그냥 궁금했어요. 왜냐하면 제가 BTS 콘서트 갔을 때 when I went to BTS concert, I was so surprised. There's barking? What do you mean barking? Shouting? Isn't barking used for dogs? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I didn't get what you mean. So people were just yelling, you mean? I did see some fans, a lot of fans singing this fan songs. Is that a Korean culture? Because that's pretty common to see in Korea. Even when you go to like baseball games, you can see Koreans singing. Koreans love to sing. Barking at the idols is so funny. Barking at the idols. I cannot imagine. 상상이 안 가는데. 왜 bark하는 거예요? 그냥 좋아서? 왠지 묻힐 것 같은데요? I feel like those barking or yelling would be 묻혀. What's 묻혀? 소리가 묻히다 means if you're in a very loud place and you make a sound, your voice wouldn't be heard. And we say that 소리가 묻히다. Have you ever met an actress or singer in the streets? 봤죠. I did. 며칠 전에 고미호전을 보기 시작했어요. 그러셨군요. 고미호전. 제가 이화여대를 나왔어요. I went to Ewha Women's University. I graduated there. And there you can quite often see celebrities. 네, 좋았죠. 저 누굴 봤지? 황정민. Do you know that actor? 황정민? 되게 유명한 actor예요 in Korea. To Koreans, he's a very famous actor. For some reason, barking at K-pop concerts in America just became a thing. It became a thing. Ooh. So it's like a trend to bark. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I wonder. 황정민 actor 봤고요. 근데 I don't think you'd know him. 그러니까 모르실 것 같기도 해요. Not that he's not famous, but you know, there are some people who are very famous globally. 또 누구 봤지? So, on the street you said. So on the street I saw Hwang Jung-min. Super Junior is very popular in Mexico. 그쵸, Super Junior. Are you from Mexico, Hilda님? I'm curious. 슈퍼주니어가 우리 세대죠. He's our generation. Super Junior도 I think they are pretty like ancestor in terms of K-pop stars. ancestor 좀 it's a weird expression. But there's so many new K-pop idols like flooding these days. 네, 맞아요. It's a trend. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. The idols seem to like it. Oh, okay, I see. 수원 got kissed. 이 커멘트가 또 사라졌어요. 왜 이렇게 빨리 사라질까요? 뭔가 제가 좀 알아보겠습니다. Sorry for not reading all of your comments because it just vanishes in a couple of seconds. 네. So it's a thing. I see. Whom did I see on the street? 저 박명수 봤어요. I saw him on the street. Do you know him? He's a very famous comedian. They cut that scene from the program, but a person downloaded haha with their phone. Haha. I see. Super Junior. Sodi, 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 sodi. 그 노래 아시죠? You know that song, right? 이제 좀 오래됐네요. It's a pretty old song now, relatively. 제 아이돌을 또 누가 봤죠? 네, 거기까지 기억이 납니다. 신화의 민우 봤어요. Do you know Christian Burgos? He is from Mexico. He's very famous. Christian Burgos, sorry. 처음 듣습니다. Can you tell me about him? Is he a singer or an actor? Hi, Korean friend. Hi, Lighthouse-님. Lighthouse in Korean is 등대, by the way. Just so you know. 등대입니다. 등대. 네. 제가 지금 살이 좀 많이 아직 찐 상황입니다. Just so you know. He has a program in KBS. Oh, I think I know that guy. Yeah. 지금 쳐볼게요. I will search him on the internet. Cristiano Borgo. What's his name again? I forgot his name. Chris. 알 것 같아요. I think I saw. Your English is incredible. Are you American? Nope. 아닙니다. 저는 한국 사람입니다. I am a native Korean. I used to live in UK. 저 영국에 잠시 살았어요. Christian Burgos. Thank you. 네. 저 이분 직접 본 것 같아요. I think I saw him in person really shortly in Arirang Broadcasting Company. You know, I used to work at Arirang Radio and I think I saw him really short. 네, 되게 유명하시잖아요. 되게 잘생기셨고. 네. 오, 잘생기셨네. I'm seeing his photo now. Shout out Koreans in UK. You want me to shout out? Shout out Koreans. 제가 이렇게 수거에 약해요. I'm not familiar with the idiom. I hope I understood. Oh wow, that's wonderful, amazing. 그러니까요. 방송국에서 일하면 좋은 점이 one of the good things about working at the broadcasting company is that you get to see celebrities. 연예인들을 볼 수 있다는 거잖아요. 네. 이분은 잠깐 제가 봤던 것 같고 I don't think he would remember me. Hopefully. I was with Peter Bint at that time, I think. I hope my memory is right. 어쨌거나 이분 되게 유명하시죠. 되게 잘생기셨고. 네. 그렇습니다. 그래서 저는 영국에서 잠시 살았어요. 런던에. I lived in London for about 2.5 years. He's very good looking and charismatic. I agree. 되게 charismatic한 얼굴, 눈썹이 또 짙고, he has very handsome eyebrow, you know. 그래서 되게 카리스마 느낌을 저도 받습니다. 네. 저는 근데 사실 요즘에 조금 부끄러운데 I became a fan of, do you know Dex? DX? He became really famous because of the Solo 지옥 and other Netflix series and other shows. 저는 요즘에 덱스님과 기안84, have you heard of 기안84? He is a webtoon painter, I should say. 만화가예요. Who draws cartoons. Very famous. But he stars in 나 혼자 산다. And 어쨌거나 저는 팬이. Would you like to return to the UK? Oh, of course I would. 가고 싶죠. Are you from UK? 영국 분이신가요? 영국은 근데 이 메모리가 기억이 조금 가물한데 because I was 7 back then. Oh, you're from San Francisco. Tell me about San Francisco. Oh, I remember the green grass, 잔디, and cats, 고양이, and trees, 나무, and I have so much good memories in UK. 근데 힘들기도 했어요. It was tough as well. 왜냐면 my father then had to go back to Korea for like a year. So I was separated from him. Of course I was with my mother and my brother, but it was so hard for me then. London looks like a high-class, rich and expensive city. 그렇긴 한데 저는 그때 Surrey라는 곳에 살았는데 I used to live in Surrey. 이게 약간 suburb이라고 하더라고요. It's beautiful, very scenic, lots of hills, different cultures. You mean in San Francisco, right? 아, 그렇구나. 부럽습니다. 그래서 영국 다시 가고 싶어요, of course. I want to go back to UK, of course, too. Oh, yes, in San Francisco. SF. Do you guys call like that? SF? 우리는 이제 SF 영화라고 하거든요. Koreans say SF, like to call those science fiction movies. So if you say SF, Koreans would think of that. 재밌네요, San Francisco. Science fiction, 네, 맞아요. 그래서 한국 사람들은 Korean say, 너 SF 좋아해? Do you like SF? Like that. Do you like SF movie? 네. I hope you can have the chance to go back to London with your family. Me too. The last time I went to London was, oh my god, that's like 10 years ago already. Time flies. When I was 20 something. 너무 좋았어요. I went there as like a group tour, but I did got the chance to do backpacking tour experience for a couple of hours. So 너무 좋았죠. Very different feeling compared to the one I had back when I was 7 and 8-year-old. If I say I live in SF in Korea, I may be admitted to hospital. They talk so elegant from high, very beautiful accent. Yes. I used to have that accent, like Saturday and water. 죄송합니다. 근데 이상하게 이게 브리티시가 잘 안 돼요, 이제. 해외여행을 자주 하시나요? 자주 했어요. I used to. Quite often, I would say. 우타. 구름이 우타. Is that like wow? So kawaii. Kawaii is Japanese. Use Korean. 한국말 써주세요. 귀여워요 in Korean. 그래서 I used to travel a lot. 어디로요? So I went to Japan, Hong Kong, because it's relatively cheap. Japan is so cheap and very close. It takes like less than 2 hours, right? By plane. UK pronunciation of water. Yeah, water. I said water to one of my British friends, and he said, like, you know what? That's not London accent. I heard there's this posh accent. But I used to live in London. I wonder what posh accent is. Nicest Asian country for foreigners you've been to? For foreigners you've been to. Wow, many different places. Please visit Mexico. Of course I want to go to Mexico. My best friend used to live in Mexico for like a couple of years, you know? And I heard so much great things about Mexico. Nice place. I would pick Hong Kong. But my answer might not be a good one because I went there before that happened. We say 우산혁명, umbrella revolution. I'm not sure if that's the term you guys share. You know, there used to be a huge... So I wonder, I don't know how it looks like in Hong Kong right now. That's wonderful. What place in Mexico? What place in Mexico? So let me first answer to the city. Did your friend like my Mexico? She did. She liked the food, but it sounds a bit dangerous though. Dangerous in terms of, let's say, like you wouldn't wander around at night. But I think Korea in that sense is a special place because most countries are pretty dangerous at night. Right? And she found a puppy on the street in Mexico, and that puppy, she said, was dying, and she brought that puppy and she kind of, you know, fed the puppy and took the puppy to the hospital and all that, and then she let that puppy be adopted. Yeah, and I felt really relieved about that. And it was a bit shocking for me that she found a puppy dying on the street. Is Korea dangerous at night? Depending on which region. Why am I using British accent for some reason? 왜 British가 나오죠? 한국도 위험해요. 한국 is also dangerous. It's not, I wouldn't say it's perfectly safe. Yeah. 근데 relatively, it's much safer. I feel that all the time when I go to other country. Because in Korea, you could quite often see 24/7 convenience store. 꽤 흔해요. It's easy to find that. But I don't think that's common thing in other country, right? So back to the question, which country would I pick? I would pick Hong Kong. Couple of years from my memory, a couple of years ago. But once again, I'm not sure how Hong Kong looks nowadays. 그리고 저는 일본 좋아요. I love Japan. We have a very sad history related with Japan. Like, but history is history. I love Japan. I love the food. I love the culture. Yeah, 그래서 저는 일본 많이 가고 싶어요. I want to go to Japan more. 그래서 저는 이번 12월에 this December I'm planning to go to Tokyo or maybe some country in Southeast Asia. 동남아시아 가볼까 합니다. I'm thinking about maybe going to Thailand or Vietnam or maybe Tokyo because I've never been to Tokyo. 도쿄 가고 싶어요. I'm very sorry that happened. Poor puppy. Thank you so much to your friend for helping him. She's an angel. 그러니까요. 진짜 천사예요. 제 소꿉친구예요. 소꿉친구. 소꿉친구. 소꿉친구 is a friend you meet at your young age. Very young age. Do you know 소꿉놀이? 소꿉놀이 is the play you used to do with your very young friends. 소꿉친구라고 하는데 그 소꿉친구가 she went to Mexico and she lived there. She worked there and now she's living in Tokyo. Very global friend. 근데 저는 친구로서는 좀 아쉬워요. As a friend, I feel sorry that I don't get to meet her that often. Sadly, many kittens abandoned in the USA. Some people feed them. Not many people like cats. 한국에도 그런 캣맘들이 있습니다. We call cat moms. And as you just said, not everyone likes cat moms because some people don't like cats. And I kind of understand though, because let's say I live in a building next to where cats wander around, and some cats make a really loud noise at night, and that would drive me crazy, to be honest. 근데 저도 고양이 좋아하고 저도 캣맘인 시절이 있었어요. I used to be a cat mom for a couple of months when I was living in Seoul. There was this beautiful female cat and I fed her, especially in winter. 겨울에는 진짜 마음이 아프더라고요. It's very heartbreaking to see cats wander around cold in the winter. 그런 캣들은 좀 먹이를 주고 싶죠. 네. 와, 저 라이브 지금 40분이나 했습니다. 저 배가 고파요. I'm hungry. I think I should go now soon. Thank you for 2 of you who are still watching. 저 라이브 좀 더 자주 해야겠네요. 이 시간에가 저는 편한데 여러분은 어떨지 모르겠습니다. 오늘 트레버님, 힐다님, 라이트하우스님 또 있으셨나요? Thank you for watching. 그래서 지금 한국 시간은 12시 10분이에요. It's 12:10 p.m. My friend also rescued an abandoned puppy in the USA. Sadly, things like this happen in different countries. Maybe not that much in Asia. 한국도 많아요. Of course. It happens a lot in Korea too. 저만 해도 라이브 너무 재미있어요. 진짜? 자주 할게요. I'll try to open up more often. It'll be around this time. 죄송해요. 딴 시간은 쉽지가 않습니다. For now it's not easy. 한국도 제가 119 신고 몇 번 했어요. I called 911 a couple of times. Do you plan on staying in Korea? Yes. I have to. For now, I don't have a choice. Because my hubby, he works in Korea. I plan to work abroad. But for now, it's not that easy for now. But I might go to like Hawaii or Singapore. Hopefully. 제 이제 바람인데 it's my wish. Sorry that I'm talking this and that, like it could be confusing. So back to one of your comments about abandoned puppies. So I called 911 a couple of times. It was so heartbreaking to see a cat on the street. And I think it was alive. And it was just, Back then I was going to my workplace broadcasting company. And I saw this cat dying. And it was just so heartbreaking. So I called 911. 그랬죠. 몇 번 했어요. 고양이를 자주 봤어요. I saw 2 times. Both were kittens or cats on the street when I was in Seoul. 진짜 슬프죠. 그래서 한국도 흔합니다. I would say it's pretty often to see cats or puppies on the street. I even saw a deer on the street when I was driving in Gangwon-do area. Gangwon-do, Gangwon province is the east side of Korea. 거기가 또 그쵸, deer. 사슴. 네, 사슴 봤어요. 어떻게 됐나 몰라. I hope that everything gets much better in Korea. Sadly, some people have anxiety and are worried to go out in the streets. May God send angels. Poor kitty. Thank you for the wish. I also hope everything gets better in Korea. 네. 근데 한국은 그래도 relatively 안전한 곳인 것 같아요. 한국 is relatively very safe place. Aside from the fact that there's always, you know, a possibility that there could be a war with North Korea, right? I mean, that's the fact. Do you know Korean War is not officially ended? We're in the middle of war. 휴전입니다. 휴전 means taking a break, so it's not officially over. And that frightens me sometimes. But honestly, we don't really feel that danger on a daily basis. We just live and I feel safe. I don't think there's gonna be a war that easily. 네. 근데 사실 어제 그 민방위 훈련을 했어요. Have you heard about 민방위 훈련? It's like a training. So it's a day that siren rings like this crazy sound, and we have to be trained to evacuate in case of a possible war. The president is very rich from North Korea. You mean Kim Jong-un, the leader? Korea is my big dream. Really? Ahmed-nim. Is that right, your name? Ahmed? Gave me a call. 그러니까요. So 민방위 is like the day the siren rings and everyone has to go into the building and like, there's a war! No, I'm just kidding. We don't act like that. But yeah, people just, you know, have to go inside to the building. That's really the truth. 그래서 네, 그렇고요. 라이브 진짜 재밌네요. I like live too. 이제 저 가봐야 될 것 같습니다. I think I have to go though. Are people in Korea worried recently about Kim Jong-un? You mean recently? Huh. Recently. I have to be honest. I wasn't watching news on a daily basis these days. Did something happen in the peninsula? But on average, you know, I would say if something happened in North Korea, like they shoot some missiles and like we're kind of used to it. I know it sounds crazy, but that's really reality. We wouldn't say, oh, there's a missile, there's gotta be a war. I think we're over that level now. Oh, there's another missile. But yes, we do worry. We do worry. Sadly, the alarm at 6:30 a.m. I think it was on Monday in Seoul and other cities. You mean the 민방위 훈련? Oh, 그렇군요. 어제는 yesterday the siren rang like 2 p.m. 그거 말고는 없을 텐데요. I think that's the only siren that I know. 네, 그래서 그런 날은 느끼죠. 아, 전쟁이 안 끝났구나. Those days I think about once again, oh, the war hasn't ended. It's not over, it's still going. It's pretty scary. Ah, yes, and many people woke up worried. 아, 그랬어요? Are you living in Korea, hilda님? 저는 왜 기억이 없죠? I don't have the memory about that. Maybe I was still sleeping then at 6:30 a.m. 진짜 전쟁이 안 났으면 좋겠어요. I hope there's no war in Korea. Of course. 아니, 우크라이나 보세요. Look at Ukraine. Haha, no, I watch news. Ha. 그러니까요. If you look at Ukraine, it's so sad and scary. I mean, like, it's so sad that those kind of things repeat, right? It can happen again. So that's so scary thing. You know, my grandma's brother is from North Korea, and sadly my grandma passed away. She wasn't able to meet her brother ever again since war broke out. And my grandma passed away, and you know, it's so sad that people who have such memories are passing away, because Korean War happened like how many years ago now? 몇 년 됐죠? 70 years ago? I'm very sorry, my prophet. Are you calling me professor? My professor? 여기는 제 컴퓨터 방이에요. This is my computer room. Just so you know. It's a small place in my house, but the only place that I can film. Very special for me. What about you? Is there like a special space that you feel special? I'm just curious. 왜냐하면 이게 결혼을 하니까 자기 공간이 많이 없어요. It's hard to have your own space once I got married and have kids. 근데 이제 학생일 때는 다 내 공간이었죠. When I was a student, it was a small place but fully for my own. Yes, in Mexico we call professor for a short phrase for professor, teacher, and maestra too. 아, 그렇군요. 저도 배웠습니다. 우리는 이제 we only call professor to those professors at college. 우리는 교수님을 대학에 가르치는 교수님만 교수님이라 불러요. 그 외에는 선생님이라 해요. Aside from those college professors, we just call 선생님. 그래서 제가 여쭤봤어요. That's why I asked you, did you just call me professor? Because if somebody ever called me professor, I would feel like I would be flattered. 되게 좋죠, 기분이. Don't worry much, my professor. Everything is in God's hand. 어떤 종교 가지고 계세요? What is your religion? Professor Jean. 오, 감사합니다. I'm flattered. I wonder do you speak French? A little. 조금요. You know, I was born in France. 저 프랑스에서 태어났어요. Bordeaux. 잠깐만요. I just checked the battery. 갑자기 꺼질까봐. 고아? Is that right? Parce que mon père, il étudiait en France pour Dijon for 10 years. My father studied there. So, mo, me, moi, et mon frère, is that right, my brother? Nous avons né en France. We were born there. You were born in France. That's amazing. What city? Bordeaux. 보르도에서 태어났다고 합니다. 가고 싶어요. 그래서. So I want to visit Bordeaux. I really want to go there. Bordeaux. 보르도. Formidable. 그게 뭔 뜻이죠? What does that mean? Formidable. 뭘까? Bonjour, Canada, Québec. Allô, français. Wow, très bon. 왕언니 샨탈님. 왕언니 샨탈님, just join. 반가워요. 우리 왕언니 샨탈님은 저 한국 사람이신가요? Are you Korean? 왕언니, 이거 왕언니 이런 거는 한국말 잘하시는 분 있을 텐데. So you're from Quebec? 한국 사람이세요? 오, 반갑습니다. 여기는 한국어 채널인데 또 한국 사람이 영어 배우기도 좋다고 저는 생각해요. I think my channel. Ah là là, j'aime la France, c'est très belle et très élégante. J'agree. I agree. But I'm old and studying Korean. I think you're never old to learn a new language. 절대 늦은 건 없습니다. 비행기. Well said? Is that right? Bravo! Why am I still speaking French? I don't know. 한국말 씁시다. Let's use Korean. We're here to learn Korean, right? 근데 진짜 프랑스는 너무 예쁘죠. France is a beautiful country. 한국 사람들도 프랑스 너무 좋아해요. For French culture. My teacher, did you grow up in Korea? Yes, I did. I came back from UK when I was 10 in Korean age. And until 20, I lived in Korea. And even now, so since I was 10-year-old, I'm living in Korea for more than 20 years. So 한국에 오시면은, if you come to Korea, you can quite often see like signs, 간판 on the street written in French, you know. 한국 사람들 프랑스 문화 되게 좋아해요. 그래서 프랑스 카페, cafes with French-ish titles, you can easily see that. 프랑스 되게 좋아합니다. 저도 좋아하고요. 하하, 아흐메드. 하하, 아흐메드. I hope I pronounced it right. 저는 그리고 right. 저는 그리고 대구에서 오래 살았어요. Do you know 대구? 대구 is a city near Busan. Magnifique. 그렇군요. 아흐메드는 이게 중동 이름 아닌가요? Isn't it Middle East name? Ahmed? No? 죄송합니다. Sorry. 제가 잘 몰라요. 어디실까요? 어디에서 오셨을까요? Where are you from? I grew up in California. I'm from Mexico. Federal City, the capital's Mexico City. 아, 그러시구나. Mexico City is the capital, right? Capital. 거긴 어때요? How is it? 저는 솔직히 멕시코 하면, to be honest, when I think of Mexico, I think about like great dishes like quesadilla and like these Mexican dishes. And also I also 그 뭡니까 그런 춤, dance 그런 것도 생각나고. 근데 you know, my best friend who lived in Mexico for a couple of years, she told me that Mexican people don't eat that much of vegetables when they have this food, quesadilla. So in Korea, we have this Mexican restaurants, and there are a lot of like tomatoes and vegetables, and I thought that was like a common thing to see in Mexico. And I heard that there aren't that many vegetables. Is that true? I just curious. California was from my Mexico before the war. Oh, California. 그렇구나. 그러니까 그 남쪽, 그죠? 미국의 남쪽, southern part of America now used to be Mexico, is it? 궁금해요. 여러분, live class. live class가 아니죠. live talking. 이제 it's now over an hour and it's been so fun. 너무 재밌었고요. What we do, haha, we eat avocado every day and hot sauce, and we eat rice too, a little less than Asia. 그렇구나. 아보카도. 와, 맛있겠다. 나 한국 사람들도 아보카도 많이 먹기 시작했어요. I think we're seeing more and more Koreans having avocado. It used to be a very rare thing, but now it's pretty common. You can see it at the supermarket. Will this be a regular schedule? If you guys like it, I will try. 사실 regularly 해야 되는데. I know that to grow this channel, I have to do live class regularly, right? 제가 커뮤니티에 좀 올릴게요. I will post on the community category asking you guys when the suitable time that you'd like me to do the live. We eat many vegetables and we have rice, water, agua, horchata, rice. 너무 맛있겠다. 한국 사람들도 쌀을 먹습니다. 밥을 먹어요. Koreans eat 밥. 네, 밥을 먹죠. 그래서 여러분, 저는 이제 밥을 먹으러 가야겠습니다. I have to go and have some rice. 방금 들어오신 분들 너무 반갑고요. For those of you who just tune in, hello. For some of you who have been watching this for a very long time, 감사합니다. Thank you so much. It is great the way you talk Korean and English. 그쵸? That's what I thought. Yeah, when I learn English, I love to see those people who use both languages together. 같이 한국말, 영어 쓰면 진짜 도움이 많이 될 것 같습니다. 우리 트레이버님 좋은 하루 보내세요. 아, 이분은 한국 사람이신가? Are you Korean? I mean, your Korean is so perfect. 너무 완벽하신데요? Thank you as well. 감사합니다. 저도요. 제가 또 라이브로 올 겁니다. I'll be back live. 11 a.m. Korea time for now. We should have a French, English, and Korean class. 하하. Hopefully one day. 제가 프랑스어도 좀 더 잘하면 그런 날이 올 수도 있겠죠. 그리고 여러분, 안녕. 아니요, 키키키. 키키키까지 쓰는 거 보니까 I think you're Korean using 키키키. That's 한국 사람 같은데. 잘 잘 가요. 트레이버님 굿나잇.